UFC 263, Leon Edwards versus Nate Diaz. Okay, this was the fight of the night. This was the fight I was most looking forward to. Leon Edwards, massive fan. In my prediction, over on the MMA Stooges channel and this channel here, I really thought Leon was going to finish Nate. I thought he was going to absolutely destroy Nate. I thought Nate stood no chance. Now, not because I don't rate Nate, but because how highly I rate Leon and how under the radar he's flown over the last few years. Let me just start this one by saying props to Nate Diaz. He looked incredible coming into this actually. Physically, he looked really good. He looked big, looked strong. Leon looked really strong and really big as well. So I thought they matched up quite well in size. Nate, as ever, brought the personality. He brought nothing but respect, to be honest, for Leon in this whole one, which I really admire. Kind of maturity against Nate here, but as soon as he stepped in that octagon, you know why he's a superstar. You know why everyone loves watching him fight, and you know why everyone loves his personality. Instantly, hands up. You know, it's the full persona here. I love Nate Diaz so much, and it's really annoying when you fight someone that you also love. Two doesn't work. The first round was pretty much Leon trying to implement the low kick game. Worked awesome. Did slow Nate down. Nate, being Nate, made things awkward. He stuffed him, he walked around, he gave him Billy Strut, Stockton slaps. He probably said 100,000 things in the cage to Leon. You know, Leon giving a bit of back and forth with him. You know, being from Birmingham in England, you know, it's a little bit rough where he's from, and obviously family from Jamaica. It's a good one-on-one for a little chin wag in there. You get into the second round and further into the fight, and Leon showed how good his grappling is. Now, I knew Leon's grappling was good when he decided to grapple with Gunnar Nelson, and that's a recipe for disaster. Unless you're Damian Maia, you don't do it. You just don't do it. Gunnar Nelson is a wizard on the mat. He's on another level to these guys, and Leon held his own for 90% of the grappling until Gunnar just flipped a switch and decided to mount him with 5 seconds to go in a fight. But Leon showed how good he is at grappling when he took Nate Diaz's back and held him there for a good amount of time. Now, Nate was never in really serious trouble. He knew what he was doing. He knew just wait it out. He knew how to get out of it a lot more than I would be able to explain, and a lot more than most people watching, realise. Round 3 is where it all majorly happened for me, where Leon Edwards, beautiful trips, outstanding, just swept Nate to the ground, no problem at all, sweeps to half guard, just lovely, passes through, and it's the elbows. It's the elbow game again, just one elbow splits Nate open. Now, we know you could probably smack a matchbox on Nate and you'd bleed, but it looked like this was a fresh spot, and man did it bleed. It was huge, poured around the whole of his head, all down his back, all down. It was so much blood on Nate Diaz, far more than we'd seen normally of Nate. What I like about Nate in this fight as well was every time Leon landed a good shot, Nate said good shot. He said great job, and he was almost a running commentary of how good Leon was looking. Leon was winning this fight, in my opinion, and it is biased, but I think he was winning this fight for 24 of the 25 minutes. Now, we all want to talk about what happened in that last minute. Nate Diaz throws one of the best 1-2s I've ever seen in my life, and I thought he knocked him outstanding. When you see the chicken legs of Leon just go, and his face and his eyes realise what's happening, and Nate just points. It's just the point. It's the point. Any other fighter on the UFC roster, any other fighter in the world, other than the Diaz brothers, would have bum rushed Leon Edwards, jimmied him up, and probably finished him. He was freaking hurt, man. He was so hurt. And that's not Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz points and laughs and says, I got you. He did try and finish him. I think with 30 seconds to go, he realised I could get him here. Just too little too late. Leon did really well defending here. He covered up well. He knew, I got a minute left. Let's just crack on here. His corner was shouting minute left, and that's all he needed. He only needed 1 minute, and he's beaten Nate Diaz for the 10 undefeated streak. Incredible fight. I scored it 49-46 as well, same as all 3 judges. I think the judging was really good in that fight. Brilliant fight. What a war. One of my fights of the year so far. Whenever Nate fights, it's always entertaining. Leon, I'm so happy he's back. You know, we actually got to see 5 rounds of Leon Edwards, which is good. We haven't seen that in a long time. And who's he going to fight next? Now, he should be fighting Kamaru Usman. He needs to fight for a damn title. But what's going to happen is Kamaru's going to fight someone else, and he's going to fight Jorge Masvidal, because Jorge needs to stay relevant. That's most likely what's going to happen. I love the Jorge Masvidal versus Leon Edwards fight 2 years ago when it should have happened. Jorge needs to stay relevant here. It's a really good thing if he now just starts calling Leon Edwards out, because that allows Colby Covington to fight Kamaru Usman, which helps Dana White's cause. If Leon wants to sit out and wait or be a stand-in for the Colby fight, I think that's the best choice for him right now. I think Leon has done everything he can now to warrant a title shot, and not getting one is criminal. As for Nate, no idea what Nate does. Nate can do whatever he wants. Whatever happens, if McGregor loses to Poirier, McGregor's fighting Nate Diaz next. I guarantee McGregor will call out Nate or call it a day. If you have enjoyed this video, guys, leave a like on it, please. Let me know who you want for Leon Edwards. Should he get the title shot? Should he fight Jorge? Well, will he fight Jorge, should I say? He should be getting a title shot. Who do you want to see Nate fight as well? Did you enjoy the fights? Let me know how much you enjoyed them. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Thank you so much for all the people that have done it recently. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.